Hello there people, it's Invective Menace here. Today I'm making a video, not about typical things, but more about politics, because politics have really been annoying me recently, especially the ones going on in the United States at the moment. Now we all know the two people running for president, both of them don't really make, they're not great choices. But honestly, if I had to pick between either of them, I'd pick Trump. Now you're probably wondering, why would I pick Trump? First of all, I'm a Muslim, I'm Pakistani. I think he has a pretty tough policy on Muslims entering the country, but those are Muslims that have been displaced in Syria, and they've been displaced, so they might have different views from how I view the United States. The other person running for president is Hillary Clinton, and sure, it's very obvious she's a lying little scumbag. Like, honestly, she's just a liar, just a scumbag, a full scumbag, liar to the max. Can't believe the amount of lies that she's putting out. Hey, listen, if you don't believe me, go ahead, Google it. The FBI are currently investigating this sad piece of crap. She's just disgusting, man. She's just disgusting. Anyone out there supports Hillary Clinton, you need to do your research. You honestly need to find out what this Clinton family is all about, and the sort of stuff that they've done in the past is disgusting. She's completely disgusting. Now, I understand Trump has said a few disgusting things himself. As all people do, they make mistakes, and he owns up to it. He's not a picture perfect person. He isn't all that religious. He ain't all that. A lot of people say he's not presidential, but that's maybe the reason why people like him. He's not a politician, first of all. He's a natural moneymaker. Well, not natural. He took a small loan, but look at the empire that he's running now. The guy isn't a small fish. He's making his money, and he's made a lot of money, and now he's funding his own campaign. So obviously he ain't doing that bad. But for Hillary Clinton, oh boy, there's so many people pulling strings behind her back. So many people just rubbing their mitts, They stuck a whole bunch of cash into her ass, and now she's spewing all sorts of rhetoric, giving it all the large, saying all sorts of lies. She changes her stance on things every single day, She first says she's for gay marriage, and then she's against it. She was for the war in Iraq. Look what that's done. Just have a look at what that's done. The creation of ISIS, you can pretty much blame it on her and the people that voted for that war. Absolutely disgusting. Don't have any respect for those people. Hillary Clinton. Why is she still walking around? Why? Why is she still on the streets? Why isn't she locked up? Why isn't she behind bars? That's a serious question. Why isn't she locked up? She's an evil woman. Very evil, disgusting, despicable person. Anyways, don't want to go into a rant about this. This is just my opinion. I personally think Trump should be president. I don't really support the views that he has on a lot of things, but I do understand that he will be better for America than Hillary Clinton any day. He'll be way better. That guy obviously understands what the people want, and he's a person that will probably get it done. And he's not a part of this establishment. Establishment being the people that have been in power, these families, the people that are sponsored. A lot of the people out of his own party, the Republicans, don't even support the guy. Those are the officials. They don't support him. So he's not really a Republican, he's not really a Democrat or anything. He's just a man out there trying to become president, for his country. He's for his country, and it might not be good for a lot of other countries if he does become president, because he is going to run the country, he's going to make sure America goes back on top, which, hey, if he's doing it for the betterment of his country, then he's a good candidate. Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton, she wants more war. You know, she wants clearly more war. She's just a disgusting person, really, man. Oh my days, she's so disgusting. She's a cesspit of lies. Absolutely hate the woman. Anyways, for all you people out there that are wondering, oh, politics, how is this going to affect me? Well, I'll tell you what it is going to affect you. And how it's going to affect you is whoever's the president out there, pulling strings out there, is affecting the rest of the world. So whatever's going on around the world, that president over there in the United States, you're thinking it might not matter this much over here in Britain. It actually does. It makes a difference. A lot of different things happen, depending on who the president is. And we don't want a woman that wants to start wars as a president, because that's going to make the UK back America into going to whatever war that Hillary wants. Because it's very straightforward. UK and USA, they're partners. They're two and two, they're together. They've always worked together. War in Iraq and everything. So I don't want Hillary as president, because I don't want British troops going, in there as well. Because Britain, England is very, especially London, where I live, very multicultural. I don't want any problems with anyone. I like everyone. I like staying here, I like living here. I don't want any issues or any problems with anyone. So the last thing I want is Hillary going out there pushing her rhetoric. She says that she stands for Muslims being in the country and everything. She's the most Islamophobic person out of all of them. I don't like that woman. They say that Donald Trump's Islamophobic. He hasn't even made one Islamophobic statement. He said that he doesn't want unvetted Syrian refugees in America. Now, let's be honest. If people have just been in a war-torn country and they see that, oh, America is the reason that all of this has happened, and now suddenly they've got a ticket to America and they're going to get free welfare and everything, medication and everything supplied for them, why would they not continue to push their rhetoric? Why would they not want to push their agenda? No? Why wouldn't they want to seek out retribution? Let's be honest, they would. If they've seen their mother, child, father, sister or daughter die in their own country and they think it's because of this country that they're moving to, why would they not want to take out their revenge on someone out there? Why would they not? So it makes sense that he wants to protect his own nation by keeping out the people that are the crazies, and he wants to take in a few certain amount of people. I understand a lot of what he said. It might come off as racist or something, but honestly, he hasn't said it that way. A lot of his supporters might think that way. His supporters might be some messed up people there, but honestly, it's not him pushing that agenda or anything. It's Hillary. Hillary pushed for the war in Iraq. She voted for it. He didn't vote for it. So that makes a big difference in my opinion on who should be the president. I don't want Hillary Clinton as a president. And if she becomes a president, then, oh boy, I feel sorry for all those Americans out there that have actually gone out there to the voting booths to make their vote. Your vote actually counted in, for your election to be taken away, in, for it to be stolen, is absolutely disgusting. So, good luck to all those Americans out there that are voting. Hopefully, you get Trump as president. For me, myself, I'm just hoping a war in the Middle East just completely stops. I'm sick and tired of seeing my own people dying out there. I don't look what's happened already. You've had Afghanistan in war, you've had Iraq in war, and it's just completely destroyed. Syria, Libya, oh my God, so many people dying out there. I don't want to see any more of that. Just take out the terrorists that are doing all this stuff. Yeah, take out all those organizations that are organizing all this stuff. They're working with the United States government they're planning and plotting all this disgusting stuff together. Hillary was the one that wanted to put Al-Qaeda into wherever it is and basically take out each other. She's been shipping over the weapons and everything. You know, she's been signing the papers and everything for it, the documents. So it's really disgusting. Really is disgusting. So honestly, I hope that people open their mind, you know, about Trump. They don't just look at what the media's pushing out there. You know, don't just look at what the media's saying. Oh, he said this sexist, this sexist, this. Oh, who cares? You know, the guy's said sorry about it. It's over. There's more disturbing matters out there. You know, there's people's lives on the line. You know, so if you're going to say, oh, he said something sexist over this person's going to die, I'm obviously going to choose the latter. You know, I want to choose the one that actually makes sense. I don't want anyone dying. I don't want any more lives being lost. I don't want any more wars. Definitely don't want any more wars. So, yeah, I'd vote for Trump any day. You know, you know, if there's two people out there, and I'm not going to pick the one that's more evil over the other one. You know, even if the other one isn't better for the world, you know, over the one that's completely evil and completely disgusting, that wants to destroy the world, over the one that will help his own country and maybe, you know, not be as good for the rest of the world, but at least help his own country. I'll vote for that guy. You know, I want that guy in power that can actually make a change for his country, instead of destroying hundreds of nations and going out there trying to do war with Russia and Iran. For what? What does Russia and Iran want against the United States? What is this? What are you thinking? It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Anyways, guys, Invective Minutes here. Hopefully you guys like this video. A bit long, but, you know, it's interesting rhetoric, and maybe some of you people out there should look into some of these matters. See you guys later.